Hey family, make this real fast here. I'm here at Mark's Feed here in Louisville, Kentucky. Thought I'd do a review of some of this fine barbecue here. I'm gonna get right to it. While talking to a gentleman here at the Kentucky Derby, you know, I always seem to find a way to segue into barbecue. And a gentleman told me about this place here in Louisville called Mark's Feed Barbecue. Is one of the fine gentlemen right here that's hanging out with me.
What you doing?
Hey man, you don't do it.
Change?
Yeah, this.
Special change?
I tell you, man, bus operators are some hoots, man. They are a good time to be with. But we're going to review some of this barbecue here in a little bit. Once I get sat down, and we're going to see how the meat tastes, all right? Y'all guys stand by. Mark's Feed Barbecue here in Louisville, Kentucky. Family, how is everybody doing? So you know, as we always say, I get into a lot of downtime and things like that, and barbecue comes to mind, and I did that. I hopped on a bus with a couple of these drivers here and hanging out with them. And I'm borrowing one of my driver's buses right now, and I thought I would sit on and do a review of some barbecue from the bus as opposed to the truck. So yeah, it's interesting because I learned of this place from a gentleman here that lives in Louisville, and he worked with Orkin. I met him, and got into conversation of barbecue, because barbecue is just one of those things where it creates bonds, it creates conversation, because it's such a uniting type of cuisine. Barbecue is one of those things that is partaken during good times, barbecues, family reunions, graduations, Thanksgiving, because I eat barbecue at Thanksgiving. But it's just one of those types of cuisines, and it was just a conversation, and we talked about, barbecue, and he mentioned a place that he loves here in Louisville called Mark's Feeds Barbecue. Mark's Feeds Barbecue. Never would have thought that it was barbecue because of the name Mark's Feed, but I can see why. When you walk into this place, it just smells outstanding. It smells like barbecue, good smoked meat. So I'm gonna do a review of it, and right here in the bus, and we're gonna see what it do. I gotta do R&D, research and development. I gotta do R&D. So stand by as we get to the food. So we have here some, actually I wanted to sample their brisket. Kentucky is not known for brisket, but I figured they had it. I said they sell it, so I figured we would try it out just to see what the brisket actually does. So it comes with a piece of toast, kind of a play on that Texas toast thing there. You got 3 different sauces here they have here. It looks like a mustard-based sauce, probably a hot sauce, and then there's sweet sauce, more than likely. And then there's their brisket. Now, you can tell just right here that they're not a brisket, base, just by the way it's sliced. They got a long chunk slices here. But the most important part is that it's tender. And looks like it can have some type of tenderness there. Let's see what it does. My partner here, Larry, Mr. Larry Parker there, he's trying to brisket out. What'd you say about that brisket, sir?
I can't talk right now. Very good.
So as you can see, they got some baby back ribs. I already sliced a piece here. I'm gonna let my man Larry Parker sample and see what he thinks. Well, that's what it looks like. Mr. Parker, let me see what you got going on here, buddy. Yeah. Mr. Larry Parker is an extraordinary motor coach operator.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. What'd you say, bro? It's a little tender.
I'll be back. I'm going to Mark's right now.
Okay. Mark's Feed. Mark, good
Very
evening.
good.
Mark's Feed Barbecue. Wow.
But they're not good as Keith's ribs.
Oh, there you go.
They're not good as Keith's ribs.
Appreciate
They're very
you.
good, man. They're very good.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. Okay. That's my good friend, Mr. Larry Parker, an extraordinary operator in the motor coach world. I thought that would be a good opportunity to see what he thought blind, you know, on some ribs. He recommends it. So I'm going to try it out myself here. That's a baby back right there. We're gonna bite it and see what it does, right? Let's see. It's a clean bite. Clean bite. Yeah. So they put the barbecue sauce on it. Y'all know that I like to taste it without the sauce, just so we can get the full flavor of the meat, and then try it with the sauce. But it's got a sweetness to it. The sauce does. Got a mustard base to it. Good sauce. But I gotta tell you, this rib, the smoke is perfect. Nice subtle smoke on it. Real tender. Came right off the bone, but it's not fall off the bone, which is the way I like it. I was sharing with another operator that went there, and he was, you know, if it's not fall off the bone, I don't want it. I had to tell him, you know, you really don't want fall off the bone. I know most folks want fall off the bone, and that's how it's advertised. But fall off the bone is not where it's at. You want a nice tug off the bone. And this right here has that. They achieved that. They had a beautiful smoker in that kitchen. Really quick. They got you in and out. But it's got good smoke on it. Good smoke. I'm going to try this brisket. See what this brisket does. Yeah, this is the brisket. And let's see. It's good. It's a roast. I'm not getting any smoke on it. Not on the brisket. But you got good beef. The beef flavor is really good. I'm not getting as tender of a bite, but that's really because of the way it was sliced. You achieve that tenderness with the way you slice it. It really helps it. But it's once you bite it, it's good. Again, not getting any smoke, but it's a good beef flavor, really good beef flavor, and it gets the job done. I wouldn't begin to compare it to a Texas brisket. One, because of the lack of smoke, tenderness, that beef salt pepper rub on it, but it's good. It's tasty. Yeah, I would I wouldn't come in for brisket, but I would definitely come in for these ribs. We're gonna taste these sides and see what these sides do. So we have some baked beans here and some potato salad. That's what we got going on here. Now this potato salad is real chunky. Got chunks of potato in it. We're gonna see what it tastes like here. It's got a little bit of the skin in it. I don't know if that's a Kentucky style. It's got a little skin in it. See here. Yeah. So, not the kind of potato salad I traditionally grew up with. It's now on the sweet end, but it's tasty. The potato still got a little skin on it, which is really neat. It kind of creates a little texture, which is not bad, honestly. It's tasty. It's got real mayo, not a Miracle Whip, but a mayo base in it, which gives it that more, not on the other side, not sweet taste to it. It's good. We're gonna try these baked beans. Now these baked beans got a lot of meat in it, which is really interesting. Real soupy. Kind of on the soupy side, but we're gonna see what it does. All right. Yeah, it's sweet. I like it. Sweet flavor. They spend a little time with their baked beans. It's got I'm assuming that's probably some pork in it. and the beans the beans are real tender. Again, it's soupy, but that syrupiness is really sweet. You can tell there is a brown sugar content going on in there, in the seasoning of it, so it's on the sweet side. I don't know if that's a Kentucky thing. I mean, it's a Southern thing. I know it's the way I was raised on. Those baked beans is how I was raised. That's what we had in the fellowship hall at church. That's what we had in my grandmother's kitchen, and that's what I was raised on. That's right there. Reminds me of home. That's good. That's really good. All in all, man, I would say this Mark's Feed here in Louisville, Kentucky, they got a good thing happening here. It's a good location. The location is it's not downtown. I would consider it like Old Town Louisville. Really nostalgic area. The building look like it's been there probably 100 years. I don't know, but it's a great looking building, great location. Look like they got steady traffic in there. And the young lady said next time eat inside because you can really experience the place as a whole. They give you a lot of samples and barbecue sauces to taste and things of that nature. So it's a different experience as opposed to carry out. And so maybe next time I have a little downtime here in Louisville, I'll go and give them a visit and try it out. But I just wanted to kind of do a barbecue crawl and share this with you. It's been a while since I've done one, but the opportunity to do one here in Louisville, Kentucky, was a treat to try some barbecue, Kentucky style barbecue. Maybe one day we'll try some mutton, which is a barbecue staple here in Kentucky. But until then, hey, I appreciate you all following me. Like and subscribe and comment. Let's help Mark's Feed get a little notoriety there nationwide with their barbecue. All right? Hey, keep doing what you're doing so you can see what it does. We'll talk later, family.